Okay, I am a little bit tired today, so I'm sorry if I'm dragging a little bit, but I'm gonna try and keep the energy up for you guys. This is chapters 21 through 25 of Lock the Doors and Amy's section. 21. The bus stop is a bad place. There are no adults to tell the naughty kids off, so they do what they want, and I try to be invisible. Mom said the best people go to St. Gregory's, but some of the worst do too. They pick on you if you're too loud or too quiet or too big or too small. At school they ignore you, but the bus stop has different rules. I need time off after Logan came, but Mom said it was getting suspicious. She won't keep pretending that I'm ill, and I have to take the 136 bus because she doesn't drive me anymore. She kisses me goodbye and gives me a look that says, "Don't tell." And I wonder what they do when I'm not there. Is Logan happier when it's just the two of them? Does Mom try harder and tell more lies, or do they stay in different rooms? Nia is waiting for me at the school gates, and she beams when she sees me. Guess what? It would only be a sentence. That's how quickly I could say it. But then what? Mom would be furious, and Dad would tell me I shouldn't have, and Nia can't help anyway. What? I say. I'm getting a little brother. What? My mom's pregnant. I'm finally going to be a big sister. It feels like I've fallen and I can't get up because this must be a joke. The world took Will and then gave Mrs. Nikasna the baby boy she always wanted. How's that little brother of yours? Nia's mom used to ask at the gates even though they never met, and I would say fine or great or wild because he was all those things but not anymore. Now he's a word I can't speak, and Nia's looking at me like, why are you not happy? I think back to our mom saying, you must visit us sometime. Nia would love that, wouldn't you, sweetheart? I never did, and now I never will. That's good, I say. Nia huffs. It's better than good. I feel the tears but can't stop them, and Nia doesn't understand because she thinks they're for her. She thinks I'm crying happy tears, so she hugs me and says, isn't it amazing? Yes, I lie. Nia doesn't stop talking about it all morning, but something changes at lunch because she goes quiet, then says, are you okay? I want to scream, no. I want to give the whole cafeteria what happens when I'm at home and about Will and how I did something horrible and then something worse. I breathe in and listen to the sounds and imagine how loud I'd have to shout to make them stop. Amy, Nia says, what's wrong? The answer is everything, but I don't say that. I don't say anything. 22. We can't, Dad whispers. I'm sorry. Why not? I ask. Please stop talking about this, Amy. When Mom walks in, he looks scared, and I don't think he loves her anymore. Logan is holding her hand, and he sits in Will's seat and smiles at me. I smile back because none of this is Logan's fault, and if Dad won't help me, I'm going to do it on my own. What do you want for breakfast? Mom asks, but she's only talking to one of us. Crunchy nut, Logan says. He never says please, and Mom never corrects him. This isn't really her son, so she doesn't care about manners. She never tells him off because she thinks if she's always nice to him, he'll eventually forget the truth. When he's back into his room, I go in because it's only locked at night. Hi, I say. Hello. He seems happier today, but I look closely and his eyes are still sad. Do you like it here? I ask. Logan nods. Your mom is lovely. My mummy? Yes. What about your mummy? He stares at me and says, she's gone away. I'll see her again when she's back. I almost don't say it, but I have to because this is a chance I can't waste. She's back now. Do you want to see her? Logan's face lights up and I move closer and whisper, but you can't tell anyone, not even my mummy. Do you understand? Yes. We need to go now because they'll say something if we don't. Will could never keep secrets, and I don't think Logan can either, even if he is the secret. I hear the front door slam shut, which means Dad is going to work. Mom stays home now, but she's not always watching. Sometimes there are tiny chances, so we have to be ready. I should be at the bus stop in 5 minutes, but instead I hold my finger to my lips, and when Logan sees, he smiles and follows me downstairs. He thinks this is a game, and that's good because the only times Will was ever quiet were during hide and seek. Mom was in the kitchen with the radio on, but the stairs still creak and the front door seems miles away. Hurry up, Amy, she shouts, and I freeze and wait for her to find us, but she's still loading the dishwasher. The glasses clink and I can breathe again. Logan giggles until I tell him no with my eyes. I touch the door handle and turn it, then pull him into the outside world and run. 23. Come on, I shout, but Logan can't move as fast as I can. Our street is empty and I'm relieved because we need to get farther away from Mom before we tell the truth. I could take Logan to the bus stop, but the other St. Gregory girls would ask questions and not nice ones. What are you doing? It's Mom. She's behind us and I failed. She looks scared and angry and kind all at once, but I know which one will win when we're home. I open my mouth, but no words come out. Logan talks instead, and what he says isn't good. Amy said my mommy's back. Did she? Mom stares at me, and I don't want to follow her. But what choice do I have? She doesn't say anything. She just points at the house, and this time, when the door closes, she locks it and puts the keys in her pocket. Go upstairs, honey, she tells Logan, and then to me, how dare you? She doesn't speak it. She spits it. Don't you dare say you're sorry. Do you know what you did? You almost destroyed this family. Mom is crying, but not because she's sad. She's shaking, and I'm scared she's going to hit me. I wish Dad was here because he'd understand and calm her down. He'd make things safe again, even if Mom is a volcano. But Dad won't be home until late, and anything could happen by then. Do you still not understand? Mom says. I've told you before. If you'd been a better sister, he wouldn't be here. She means Logan, but I'm not sure anymore. I used to think that, but if I've done my job, Will would be upstairs, Logan would be with his parents, and Mom would be Mom, and Dad would still love her. But she left us. She didn't do her job either. Mom has another lock, and I watch as she drills the holes, then swears and tries again. Get in, she says, pointing at the bedroom, and when the door closes, I hear the metal thud against the wood. I wait half an hour, then pull, but the door doesn't move. I'm just like Logan now. I'm trapped. 24. I can't listen at the top of the stairs anymore, but if I close my eyes and push my ear against the door, I can sometimes hear bits of what they say. I had him, Chris. I'd won him over, and she ruined it. When Dad replies, it's mostly mumbles. Now what? I have to start again, and the damage might have already been done. She told him his mother was back. He's not going to forget that. I thought Logan's mom was bad because she ignored him, but mine's a lot worse. I try to think about Will, but it's not easy when my head is so full. He usually comes when I'm calm, slipping through the open door of my dreams. When I need him most, he's somewhere else. In the end, it's not Will who comes, it's Dad. He unlocks my door and sits on my bed, but he won't look at me. I'm sorry, I say, and he holds his head and shakes. I want to touch him, but I'm scared. I have a fake brother, and it feels like I have fake parents, too. This isn't my dad, this is a broken person, and Mom's a dangerous one, and everything feels wrong. I know why you did it, he says. You had to try. But that's it now, Amy. Logan is here to stay. He doesn't want to be here. He will eventually, and Mom will forgive you if you let her. You just have to play along. But this isn't a game. This is a nightmare. You could take him back, I whisper, even though I already know his answer. I can see it in his eyes. Mom has won the argument, and Dad will do what she says. That's why he stands up and says, I can't do that, Amy. And that's why he locks the door behind him. 25. You will go to school, Mom says, and you will come home. That's it. If you don't, I'll tell the police what you did to your brother. I'll say it was your fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't. It was an accident, but no one saw except me. The truth is inside, but there's no way to get it out. Every day I think about telling Nia so she can tell her parents and they can do something about it. But I can't get Mom's words out of my head. Everyone will believe her because she's an adult and she's better at lying than I am at telling the truth. All Nia wants to talk about is her almost baby brother, and it hurts so much. But I can't cry every time she mentions her mommy's tummy and how you can see it move if you time it right. I can't hear that without thinking of Will and how, when I put my hand on Mom's bump, I'd feel something and she'd say he was high-fiving his big sister. Those memories used to be magical, but now they sting. Nia still asks if I'm all right because she's a good friend, and I still tell her I am. But I can see she's getting annoyed. Just tell me, she says. What is it? Nothing. I'm fine. I walk away because the lie is a force field that doesn't last long, and I keep walking away until eventually Nia stops coming.